What's good, y'all? This your boy Tony, the Finesse Guy, man, and I'm just sitting here looking at some games, wondering who I'm gonna bet on tomorrow. Um, we got some okay games tomorrow. Matter of fact, I got some bets that are still in play. I did pretty good, so far. Half of my bets are done. Who would I have tonight? I had the Lakers, the Jazz. Lakers, Jazz, and who was that played Boston? Um, I forgot, but whoever Boston played, I had Boston losing the game, so that was just a straight bet. And then, I got some football mixed in with some basketball and stuff like that. But let's get into these picks, man. I'm looking at it here. The Hornets, are looking pretty good with the Bulls, but that game could go either way. You know what I mean? Because both teams suck. But if you ask me, man, the Hornets have a better team, and they're playing at home, so I would give them the edge over the Bulls, even though they got Bulls at a -1 for the favorite. You know what I mean? But we gonna get back to that game because I want to look at some stats. Here for that one once I get everything going here with my laptop and stuff. But yeah, man, who else we got? We got the Heat and 76ers. The Heat play the Bulls. They handle business as they should have. But I want to get into some stats here and just look at a few things. Let's get back to this Bulls and Hornets. This Bulls and Hornets game here. Now, I don't know. The Bulls kind of, when I'm looking at it here, they think the Bulls are a better team. This game could go either way. Like I said before, but they got Terry Rozier. Not too sure how he's been playing here, but he's not a leading scorer on the team and assist or anything. But the Chicago Bulls, as I can see here, they score more points a game. They score 107 points a game. Charlotte scores 104 points a game. Field goal percentage is about 42 for the Bulls. Field goal percentage for Charlotte is about 44. So they get they're a little bit more accurate. Chicago gets more rebounds, 45. Charlotte gets 40 assists. Chicago gets 22. Chicago gets 22 assists. Charlotte gets 23 blocks. Chicago gets more. They got 4. Not that much more than Charlotte. They got 3.9 steals. Bulls get 9 steals a game. Charlotte gets 6. They've been on a 3-game losing streak, man, and they're playing at home. And you got the Bulls on a 1-game losing streak. But Charlotte, man, they seem like, even though they got a bad team, they seem like they've been playing hard this year. You know what I mean? And my gut feeling tells me to go with Charlotte. Everybody got the Bulls' favorite, but if we're gonna play the point spread here, I'm gonna have to go with Charlotte. The Heat and 76ers. This one here is and that's my underdog pick right there. The Hornets. I think they're gonna pull off the win, but for the Heat and 76ers, that one's hard for me because you never know what you're going to get from either team, the Heat or the 76ers. I personally feel like, yeah, the Heat, they have a good record, but yeah, I feel like they're overrated. Um, I just feel like Philly took a step back, like they're not as good as they used to be. You know what I mean? Some people may not agree, but I think that this is going to be a pretty solid matchup here. You know, Jimmy Butler's a good shooter, um, but you know, sometimes he just has those games where he's not playing all that great. But this is gonna be a good game. Gonna be on NBA TV for those who paid a little extra money to get the games on the NBA channel. But Jimmy Butler, like I said, is a good shooter. He's a leading scorer. Leads the team in assists. You got Joel Embiid that leads the team in points. Joel Embiid gets all those rebounds too. Like I said, this game is almost a 50-50 game. Philly's at home, but man, they good for fucking shit up. You know what I mean? Miami and Philly's gonna be coming off a back-to-back. So I don't know, man. But Miami, they score 112 points a game. Philly scores 109 points a game. Miami's a little bit more accurate, 48%. Philly 46. Rebounds 44. For the Heat, 46 for Philly. Assist, we got 26 for the Heat, 26. Same for both teams. Same in blocks. Philly has one less steal than Miami. Miami has 9. Philly has 8. And they're both on a winning streak. Miami's on a 5-game winning streak. Philly's on a 3. But they're playing at home. The Heat are playing good. They're one of the top teams up there. The Lakers are 11-2, I think, and they're 11-3. But if you look at who they've been playing, Cleveland, New Orleans, Cleveland again, Detroit, and then they lost to my Lakers. So they haven't really played any good teams but my Lakers, and we fucking whooped them boys' ass by like 15 points. That's what shows here for the last 5 games. But Philly, they disappointed me, man. On some games I thought they should have won. OKC, Orlando, they should have won those games. You know what I mean? But they beat some pretty sorry ass teams. Cleveland, then they lost to Orlando, OKC, then they beat Cleveland again, and then they played New York. You know what I'm saying? So it's like those are rebuilding teams. They're not all that great. I know you guys could probably say some things about my Lakers, but it is what it is. But this gonna be a tough one. I think it's gonna be a pretty close game. Ben Simmons don't have no threes. They lost a lot of their shooters. I think it's gonna be a pretty close game. It's gonna be on TV. Philly don't really blow anybody out as far as I can see, so I'm gonna go with the Heat. +4 with the Heat. We're gonna do the point spread with this one, so hopefully we can win a little bit of money here. We got the Spurs and the Knicks. The Knicks. That's another team. The Spurs. I'm not too sure, but just because of who the Spurs got as the Spurs have as their head coach, I'm gonna give the Spurs the edge in this one because they got a Hall of Fame coach, Greg Popovich. They got DeMar DeRozan, Aldridge, I just don't know why this team record is a 5-11, but they are playing in the West. I'm kind of disappointed because even though I'm a Lakers fan, I expected more from, San Antonio, man. Like, these guys got to play better. I don't know if it's their defense or what. But Marcus Aldridge is the captain of the team, and he's definitely gotta step it up, man. I'm sorry, y'all. My computer's moving a little slow here. Let's get some stats going here for this game. But yeah, man. Like I said, the Spurs definitely gotta step it up. They're playing the Knicks, so let's look at some stats. Let's see what we got here, because when I gave you guys picks, that's what I'm sitting here doing most of the night. My back be hurting, so it's hard for me to sleep at night, shit like that. But that's what I mostly do at night here, trying to come up on some money because my workman's comp is not paying me. So I sit here all night looking at stats, and because I have the time to do it. I'm here on paternity leave. I signed cash here to the right. And that's why I haven't been uploading much videos, y'all, because I got a newborn baby. Not just being busy, being a father and everything. I know some of y'all can understand that. But let's get back to basketball, man. We got San Antonio. They score 113. New York scores 101. San Antonio's a little bit more accurate. They're better rebounding. San Antonio has more assists, more blocks. The Knicks have more steals, but they've been on an 8-game losing streak. So I know Greg Popovich isn't happy about that. And it's about time for them to win, man. They got more talent, so I'm going to take the favor here. -2, I'm going to go with the Spurs. That wasn't too hard. This Raptors team, man, they defend pretty good, They defend pretty good. But, I don't know, man. Even though they're playing the Hawks, it's just like I still don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because they have these games where you think like, oh yeah, they're gonna get them, and then they end up like fucking shit up. But they're defending champions. They have a good bench. They lost some key players. Kawhi Leonard. We got my boy Danny Green over there with us now. But Siakam's been playing good, and Van Fleet's been playing good. He's leading the team in scoring. Siakam is in scoring and rebounds, and Van Fleet's leading them in assists as he should as the point guard. Trae Young leading the team at points and assists, and Jabari Parker's getting those rebounds. But let's look here, man. Kyle Lowry's out. Ibaka's out. They got a lot of injuries, man, and that's what worries me. But at the same time, they're playing the Atlanta Hawks at home, and you can't sleep on this team, man, because they pull off some pretty good games. Sometimes, they play hard, but sometimes they just come out to relax. But Toronto scores more points a game. They still a little bit 50-50 when it comes to accuracy, shooting the golf, field goal percentage, rebounds. Toronto's over them. Assists, Toronto over Atlanta. Blocks are the same. They're even 5-5. These are team stats, by the way. And steals, Atlanta has 9 and Toronto has 7. Atlanta's on a 5-game losing streak, And Toronto's on a 2-game winning streak. This is a game they should win. They're 10-4. They're 4-4 in the way. Atlanta's 2-5 for home games. I know people say I shouldn't think about this one too much, but it's kind of. I know people are saying go -7, but I'm thinking my gut feeling's telling me to go +7. But Atlanta's last 5 games, they be getting their ass whooped. Atlanta's been getting their ass whooped, and they beat Denver, and I'm surprised Denver fucking lost. I can't believe that because I bet it on them that week. But I'm gonna have to go with Toronto here, -7. The Grizzlies and the Lakers. Now my Lakers are coming off a back-to-back. The Grizzlies played hard the last time we played against them, but even though we got Anthony Davis and LeBron, a lot of these teams, sorry ass teams, been playing some pretty good games. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody brings their A game out because they're playing the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So we've been pulling off some pretty close wins, man. Yeah, man, LeBron's been going crazy, man. And Anthony Davis has been playing pretty good, but I think because Anthony Davis is leading the team in rebounds and points. You know what I'm saying? So, but LeBron's been pulling off those triple doubles, so that's pretty good. If we look at it here, we got DeMarcus Cousins out, Avery Bradley. Not really a major loss, but it's gonna be. This game can end up pretty close because we score 110, they score 109 points a game. We're a little bit more accurate. We pull off about the same rebounds, assists. We get more blocks and we get more steals. We get 7 blocks, they get 5. Steals, we get 8, they get 7. And we've been on a 6-game winning streak. And I wonder what was the score the last time we played the Grizzlies. Let me see, because I could look it up real quick. Because the last game, I think it was pretty close. We killed Memphis last game. It was 120 to 91. But my main concern is we're coming off a back-to-back. We blew them boys out. Hopefully we're not too fatigued. I'm gonna go because the last game, we just destroyed the boys and it's the Grizzlies. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Grizzlies. Now looking at this here, we got the Pelicans and the Jazz. Now, I know a lot of these games are a little bit tricky because the Jazz, they just haven't been playing all that great. They've been having all these close games with these sorry ass teams, which I don't get. They had a fucking close game with D-League Warriors, but at least they won because Portland fucked up my shit a few weeks ago. I don't know if y'all seen the video on that, where they lost to the fucking D-League Warriors, and ain't no telling what the fuck Portland is doing right now because they just all over the place, man. Pray for Portland, man. They done got Carmelo's old ass out there trying to dunk on people. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's time for that dude to just hang it up. He's been out the league for a year now, man, and it just didn't look good, you know. I know people want to see him do good, but and they're trying to uplift him and stuff. But if you ask me, 10 points, man, like, nah. I mean, he's good for coming off the bench and he's fighting low key. He wants to be a starter, but he's not starter material anymore, man. But enough with them. Let's get to this Portland and Jazz game, man. Brandon Ingram, man, ex-Laker here. I got to see him play last year in Sacramento. If y'all go back and look at my videos, I got videos on that. But Brandon Ingram, man, he just been playing good this year. 25 points. Getting those rebounds. Drew Holiday getting an assist. Donovan Mitchell 24 points a game. Brandon Ingram scored more than Mitchell. It may not be much, but that's pretty good in my book. Cause that dude's pretty good. Mike Conley just getting assists. Gobert pulling down rebounds. But surprisingly, New Orleans scores more than Utah does. They're a little bit more accurate from the field. They get about the same rebounds. They move the ball a little bit more assists, blocks. They get more blocks. They get about the same blocks. New Orleans with a little bit more because they're 4.9. Utah's 4.1. But they both surprisingly. New Orleans been on a 3-game winning streak and Utah's been on a 2-game winning streak. But Utah's coming off a back-to-back. Hopefully J.J. Redick can come out on fire. But the thing about the Pelicans, they got Derek Favors out, Josh Hart, Okafor don't really do too much, and Zion Williams out. And the Jazz, they're a better team, but are the Jazz gonna blow them out by 8? I think that's a tough one, man. But with New Orleans having all those injuries and Utah playing at home, I think Utah can do it. I think they could pull it off and win this game by 8. Let's take a look at some football games here. Let's go NFL. We got the Steelers and the Bengals. I don't think I'm going to have to look too much into stats on this one because the Steelers here is obviously the better team. The Bengals haven't won a game this season, man. They haven't won a game this season, so I'm thinking. And the last time they played them, they beat them 27-3. So I'm gonna take the the -6 on this one. That's a good spread. Y'all better get on that before that shit changes. For the Bills and the Broncos. The Broncos, they got a pretty good quarterback here. For some reason, I can't get stats on this one. But But you don't really have to look at stats for this game because the Steelers are playing a fucking 0-10 team. They haven't won a game yet. Yeah. Their Juju Smith-Schuster's gonna be out. James Conner. They got a cornerback that's doubtful. But Cincinnati's been playing like shit. And Andy Dalton's not playing. Steelers. They need to pull it off, man. If they lose this game, shame on the Steelers, man, because they in it, man. They in there, and I can't believe they fucking lost to the Browns, because I had them winning that game. But the Bills here, looking at the Bills got a good defense, and they had a good win last weekend. But man, you never know with the Bills, man. You just never know. And yeah, they're playing the Broncos, but they're 7-3, But at the same time, like I said, everybody's pretty high on Buffalo, but it's gonna be a close game because Buffalo can't fucking move the ball on offense. You know what I mean? Denver's got a lot of injuries. A lot of questionables. But they score 21 points a game. Denver scores 17. If you're not comfortable playing the spread, you can't do the under and over. This is going to be two good defense playing here. So, if you ask me, I think the game is going to go. I think it's going to go under, if you ask me. Because both of these teams, they have good defense. So I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. And I think the Bills, probably going to win by a field goal. If y'all want to take the +4 on that, go ahead. But just because I'm not too sure on that, I'm going to just play it safe, But let's see here. We got the Browns and the Dolphins. Are the Browns going to beat the Dolphins by 10? The Dolphins do have like one of the worst defenses in the NFL. They give up like 27-something points. The Browns got a pretty good defense, but can I see them beating them by 10? Let's see. Let's look at some stats here. Ooh, the Titans wore them boys out. Let's see here. I can't believe they even gonna have this game on TV. But I'm not too sure. That boy Fitzpatrick, man, he been playing alright the past few games, 2 or 3 games. The Browns are 4-6. They trying to make their way into the playoffs. They gotta win this game, man. They gotta get it done. But the Dolphins, they scored 13 points a game. The Browns scored 19. this game here, because Dolphins offense is so fucking bad. Let me see. They had a lot of rushing yards. This game, I think, is gonna be maybe another low scoring game, but I'm gonna skip that one. We got the Seahawks versus the Eagles. Seahawks definitely trying to catch up with my Niners. Let's go for an easier one here. Let's do the Lions, because the Redskins, let's do -3 with the Lions, because the Redskins, ain't about shit. They definitely not going to beat the Lions. The Falcons been playing good the past few weeks. The Panthers against the Saints. The Panthers lost to the Falcons. They've been getting smacked up the past few weeks, but let's go to a little bit easier here. Let's do -3 Raiders over the Jets for these games here. I'm gonna be making another video here probably about tomorrow or maybe later on tonight. But I'm definitely gonna make another video on the football picks, but this is just mixing up football with basketball, so hopefully don't none of my picks go to shit, tomorrow. Hopefully don't any of these NBA games fuck up my picks. Excuse me. But yeah, man, that's a little mixture, a little 10-teamer. I've hit these 10-teamers before, but I haven't hit, one with the point spread. As you can see here, off of $2.50, this ticket here pays out $1,600. You know what I mean? So don't be mad at me if we lose this. I got my son here, Cash, so hopefully he could be our good luck charm and win us a little bit of cash. But yeah, man, those are my picks for tomorrow's NBA games and Sunday's games, NFL games. But sorry, I've been very busy, man. Pretty sure you understand. But I got 1,000+ subscribers. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you watch the full video, man, because I gotta get 4,000 watch hours to start making money off of this thing. So like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. You know what I mean? So hey, man, we got a $1,600 ticket up. And do it now before the spread changes or anything like that, because these things change every day. So yeah, man, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, check out my clothing line, Instagram, Facebook, and all that good stuff. And I'll be updating y'all with some more videos. Y'all have a blessed night.